Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, Speed Gaming fans. Welcome to your main event of the day here in the Map Rando tournament. You got the appetizer this morning in Sunwoo Farmer versus Path in the silver bracket. And now it's time. Oats and Goats versus Supersponge. The first gold lower bracket top 8 matchup. One of these racers are gonna move on to face Nevdi. One
Nito.
is, oh, my bad. Nito, my bad. Nito, Nevdi. Are they the same person? We don't know. But one's gonna move on to the
same side of the bracket.
I mean, it's true. But anyway, I'm WXFan21 alongside the man, the myth, the legend himself, Aussie, Horse Girl Esports on tracking. Nito awaits the winner of this. This is a round 7 matchup. Winner advances to the gold lower bracket finals. Loser is eliminated. This is the part of the tournament where there is no going to the silver bracket. It's win and move on, lose and go home. Aussie, item draft. What are we looking at?
So we have a gravity speed booster. Are the picks? It looks like this is what we're doing with it. Starting in Everest. Only gonna happen when you have starting gravity. Oh, that's a good first item. The Main Street item. Now we get a firm. These slow crabs. Without a way to reset the room either.
Oh no! Oh,
excellent.
Jeez. That's so bad.
Yeah. So from the ground, if you do a full jump, it's barely enough energy. From the middle door, it's a little bit less than that. But comical farm situation. Where if you exit out the bottom door, you have to do another gravity jump. Or an empty jump. Speaking of empty earlier.
I know who you are, Nito. I was trying to recover from a broadcasting whoopsie. Anyway.
Sponge in the lead.
Aussie, how are you doing today, by the way?
I'm good, thanks for asking.
Good.
I'm excited to see this race. Everyone here, a little bit excited to watch Oats and Sponge building up their rivalry over the week since their match has been known.
True. Mega Squish, thank you for the raid. Oh, FedToon is found already.
It's not good for Oats.
I think Mia just made an appearance on stream.
Is that why the camera is centered on the background and not Oats?
I don't know. Chat, was Mia Oats' dog?
He often comes by. Could be.
True.
So very bold decision to leave behind Supers by Oats.
Yes, very much so. And that's a bad reset.
Oh no,
bonk.
That's a bad bonk.
Mia and Milo. Well, one of the dogs was there. That's right, Mia and Milo. One of the puppies is there on stream, and Oats is just like, okay, Puppo, I'm trying to focus here. The Puppo just wants attentions.
So Oats gonna feel a little bad about this start. It'd be 3 minutes behind, effectively, getting these supers.
That's not good.
Surely he can pull it off this time.
Surely he can. Don't call me Shirley.
Guild speedrunner Oats gets the Shine Spark. And then, I don't think Sponge checked for Fantoon, but it seems like they're not, neither one of them gonna go for the Super Fantoon at the start. This is when you get the most information out of your map.
Absolutely.
That is the name of the game after all. Map Rando.
So
but what do we do?
In a really bad loop.
Yeah, it kind of looks like we go up Red Tower.
Up Red Tower is either Fantoon or progression.
If that's the case, then Oats is in a fine position. Because he took those resets to explore down, but there's nothing there.
Chat's
Yeah,
having
they're
fun.
really even.
All right. Okay, Fantoon, bottom right of Red Tower. Oh my, this is a super missile only Fantoon fight. Oh, this is gonna be long.
Yeah. Oh.
Ooh!
Screw it.
That just made this fight a lot easier.
I'm not worried. Are you saying you're worried about Sponge?
No.
We are in gold bracket top 8. He can handle it.
This is just a very long fight.
Yeah.
Super Missile only Fantoon is a several minute fight. And there's no way to speed it up just because every time Fantoon's hit with a Super Missile, he enters his enraged state where he cannot take damage. And is it 4 or 6 swoops of fireballs? I think it was 4 eyeballs, right? But 4 or 6?
Number of supers?
No, the
5
number of eyes. 6, 7. Oh, it's 8.
8?
It's 8 of them. Okay.
8 fireballs, yeah.
8 eye buggers.
So Oats is finding the
yeah.
progression. Oats.
And X-ray.
That's actually going to be logical X-ray, funnily enough. You go back up to where they get screw attack. If you're screw and morph ball, and use X-ray to stand up to get the back item.
Nicely done. Okay.
So it's still the case Sponge is going to get a lot of information out of this Fantoon, but
Huge
Oats is
info.
blinding correctly. Oats, by delaying, is currently still winning out, but he hasn't found any missiles yet, and probably has to go back up anyway. Plus, he's in a different zone, so it doesn't matter too much.
Chat, let's get some housekeeping out of the way with here very early. Exclamation point R in chat to follow the racers. Exclamation point C to follow the commentary and tracking teams. 2 majors here in Norfair, but you get another Bring connector and a Torian connector. If you want to follow on with the tournament, exclamation point SM map 26. Oh, and Meridia connector. Hello.
The question is Oats stuck? You might have to do the bug boost. Take a little bit of heat damage. So that's what we're going to watch for over there. See if Oats can get unstuck. Meanwhile, another map to explore. On Sponge's side.
Here's the Brin info. There is another major behind it. So Austin,
Yeah.
you're right. That was the logical X-ray progression they needed, because it could be another major or 2. I got a funny feeling that's going to be one of the first missile packs or explosives of the seed.
Pretty likely. Yep, they already got their fillery tank, so the next most common filler is going to be a missile pack. The short charge Sponge is doing is not in logic, especially not in herd. It's pretty difficult, but the map is like really important. Oh my! What did Oats get himself into?
Maybe skip room.
So Oats is maybe the only one who can pull this off. So hope isn't gone. I get this high jumpless baby.
What the? Did he just
No.
phase through the baby?
Yeah, I don't know why that happens, but you can jump through the baby. You can do that.
Interesting.
Specific setup.
Oh, here we go. Oats has the map information. Did sack for it.
Yeah. It's not... I mean, I think we need to go back to... Oh, wow, charge.
Hello, Charge Beam! And
That is
Crocomire.
highly convenient.
Yeah, hi, Croc.
so that was pretty much the only way. Oats was gonna get this one.
Oh my goodness.
And then because we have gravity, you can get the item and get out. Too.
All right,
was
chat.
that a reset?
Drop the croc emotes. Let's go.
I'm pretty sure Sponge took a reset.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, so Sponge is like 5 minutes behind.
Yep. Oh, did he reset fan 2?
Yeah, we can get the short charge.
Oh dear.
You have to accept that you're putting yourself in that position, going to the bottom of Red Tower with only speed, but couldn't pull it off. And again, I don't think the map is too necessary this early on, as much as you might want an early Brinstar map, since Oats was able to blind the correct path quite quickly.
All right.
So looking good for Oats.
Ooh!
Looking good for Oats. What a weird chain. Just this random charge beam here. Right above Aria.
Has the goods.
Okay. So Oats sacking for the map.
Very good. Too. Oh my goodness.
Oats is looking for missiles probably for Fantoon, and X's for power bombs, and then also should be confident that there's a major in Brinstar Reserve. I would be until we saw those X-ray, the charge beam. Really threw me off.
Charge Aria. That's fun.
But if you go back to Fantoon without missiles, then why did you detour for so long and not take the Fantoon fight right away? Okay. So we'll see if Sponge also sacks for Norfair map. It's another huge map that you definitely want. But having baby room into a heated room is just not survivable. This is Oats not going directly back to the items. Again, for the third time. Seeing X-ray next to Screw Attack. Screams, go back. They also saw the Crab Supers location, but I didn't see what that was. I assume it's Supers.
This is gonna be interesting. So Oats did go for this, and it's a luxury item at this point because it doesn't really do anything. If you didn't have gravity, okay, but more of a luxury item than anything else. And now comes the big play, Aussie.
Yeah?
Torian, Criteria, or Meridia?
I would still say Brinstar.
Well, right. But after Brinstar.
I'm hyper-focused on these majors.
They're both going to have to make a play for one of those three areas. And the question is where do you go? Do you eliminate the two smaller areas on the left? Or do you go for the big area on the bottom?
So Fantoon still looks really good. I'm going to choose Brinstar even harder. My answer.
Absolutely.
I don't know. You need X's.
Brinstar. Spongy. Nice. And it is bombs. Okay, so there are the explosives.
So what's the other one was an E-tank? Bombs are good for getting out.
Correct, wasn't it?
Fantoon. Yeah, it looks like there's nothing you can do here in Brinstar. So as much as I want to pick it, my pick gets some bombs, and bombs are pretty useful without power bombs. But I don't know. It's less about zone and more about where the X is. So Oats doesn't know that you can't really do anything in Brinstar. If you go left, there's power bomb locks and not any X's you can reach. So he might decide to run into this Phantoon room right now.
Yeah, that's exactly what he's doing.
Yeah.
This gives Sponge a slight opportunity.
Yeah, it feels bad to wait 10 minutes and then do the fight. But it didn't cost him anything, actually.
No. And again, he's already come away with Charge and Varia.
Yeah. Very safe fight. Screw attack Varia. Way safe.
You know what we're probably gonna see Oats do?
Oh,
Rather than
smart.
IBJing.
Charge shot is smart. That saves a super.
Yeah. Well, leaving Red Tower, we'll probably see Oats use that spring ball to just spring ball jump at the top of Red Tower to avoid IBJing.
I think he might Transpark anyway.
You think?
He's really good at it. Most of the runners aren't too experienced with the spring ball jump, and it's a little annoying. So you could miss it, and it feels bad. Slow to set up again. But Oats, I think he's that confident in his short charges. Oh yeah, he also likes to do diagonal bomb jumps from the upper path. Wall jump up and then diagonal bomb jump. So this is Sponge sacking from map. It's worthwhile. You just need to set up a save somewhere first. We saw Oats had one set up. I assume Sponge did too. Saves are revealed, after all. And yeah, from what we know, you need to have the Varia. It's just hard required, logically, from here, to survive the baby plus heat. Yeah. So doing 2 charge shots would reduce the number of supers and enrage phases. But after that, you need 10 more to reduce it again, so 12. And I don't know if that part's reasonable. But enrages are slow. Yeah, when you're doing this super fight, Phantoon has 100 health left.
There you go. There's the information. Dragon is there. There's no...
Yeah, powerbomb locked.
Yeah.
Could do it from behind.
It's not ideal. It's Volcano Room, I think, right?
Yeah, they have Arya.
Sponge with the spike suit? Let's go.
Yeah.
Oh, it's with the Shine Spark? Nice call, Aussie.
Simultaneous. Oh, they can't get the X in Crab Supers. See if there's any use for this spike suit. Bring it back to Phantoon. Phantoon kill. Quick escape. Now the Croc spike suit, it's one you just go for because you can. This would be a perfectly good use of it. Getting up climb. Save a good 10 seconds. So Sponge. Think this through. You're going through Amphitheater. Little concerned because there's a powerbomb lock on the other side. Oats actually is going for Dragon. I thought you'd put that off. Oh, actually with speed, it's fast.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's fine.
Speed and 10 soups.
Okay, here's the sponge play. These are going to be supers. And then he has to go back through Acid Dive.
Mm-hmm. So while Oats fights Dragon, chat, are you Team Oats or Team Sponge? 1 for Team Oats, 2 for Team Sponge in chat.
Well, I'm watching
One
Sponge to see if he dies right now, so... The Sponge fans... hold.
Hold. 2 tank reverse acid dive, not ideal. But you got Varia and Gravity.
Okay,
Nicely done, Sponge.
made it better. Good job.
A lot of people just won game 3. Very even split. Maybe a few more Oats fans than Sponge fans, but this is going to be good. Oats landing really nice charge shots, Andre. Nicely done.
Oats getting so much value out of this charge-only charge beam. Like, you never ever see charge without another beam on top of it to do damage. But it's just not safe to do a Shine Spark kill. So, Oats up 2 bosses. So let's see. Oats has the better exploration. The 2 boss kills. Positionally going to be ahead. Sponge is going to have to make something happen. And that's to save the race. 21 minutes in.
Oats is staring intently at the screen. Oats there?
What is Sponge doing? Is he committing to a slow Fantoon again? It looks to me like Norfair card divides the Brinstar. So you want to finish off Brinstar and then leave forever. But that still feels so slow. I don't know that you want to do this. Also had the option of getting a missile pack and then running back. So I don't know. I don't feel so good about Sponge here. Taking another multi-minute boss fight. But very interesting seed having such difficult to get first missiles. And then we haven't seen any power bombs at all yet.
Yeah. It's kind of like one of the seeds this morning with Sunu and Path. Power bombs were late in one seed, I believe. Or supers where it was something that was ridiculously late. Well, asking ye shall receive, Aussie.
There they are. Oats. Power bombs at 22.5 minutes. Can compare that to Sponge. And also see if Sponge wants to kill Dragon while he's here. Because I think that has to be the plan. That's the only reason that you come back to Brinstar. It's for Fantoon and Dragon. Spays are acquired. Oh, Oats is so
Nito
happy.
beam acquired. Worst beam acquired. Sorry, Nito.
No, that's the happiest Oats is going to be.
Oh, jeez.
We saw it in the can. Picking up that Spazer. So far he's had to do P-shot, charge shot, boss fights. And now it'll be infinitely faster.
People know I am Team Plasma Beam over Team Spacer Beam. Oh, it's going to take a save before going to check the charge beam item.
Oh, power bombing the charge beam item. Forgotten bombs.
And just a missile.
The sponge is going to spring ball jump, it looks like. Spring wall. That is a speed locked location, but we have speed booster. How convenient.
It's so nice.
Yeah, Oats went into this picking speed booster to avoid any kind of speed lock. Oats' ban was Various Suit. Because he figures he has the better
smart.
heat movement. And then Sponge is the one who picked Gravity.
Whee! Oats is just full yeeting. I love it.
That was almost really clean. If you could
That
land on
really
top
was.
of the one block.
That really was.
He's set up to reset, but these items have to be pretty good.
Well, he has the item to get back. Ah.
Shine Spark. Oh, that's not the room. That was the room. Could have Shine Spark. Taking the slow grapple ride back.
Swingy, 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 swingy.
Oh. So Sponge using supers early, that's going to be less safe. For the same reason that Oats didn't want to end on a Shine Spark. You got to watch out for chain damage. If you get poor Shine Sparks too, that's a problem. On the other hand, health refills. Since they have no missiles to refill, it's all going to be health drops. Big jump. Nice.
Wave beam. Get your wave emotes in chat.
Wave beam is the best beam.
Oh, Spiffy and I have had these conversations. Wave beam, arguably the best beam for map Rando.
Yes, true.
All right. Okay, it's just showing off a little speedball.
Well, he has to go fast.
Mm-hmm.
So Oats' mistake count in this seed, I think he's been doing pretty good.
Agreed.
Like at the very start, he had a weird reset by missing the Metroid Spark, but that was all fine blind exploration.
Oh, Sponge just took a reset.
How bad of a reset is that?
Potentially pretty bad.
That's not also Fantoon, is it?
It's quite possible it's Fantoon.
Why spring ball jump when you can gravity jump?
Yep, that's Fantoon.
Oh no. Sponge not having a good first race in this best of 3.
Nope. Someone might have to use a sponge to soak up Sponge's tears after this game 1.
Yeah,
I was trying to find a mop the floor with Sponge and wipe him up type of pun. I couldn't get the joke. Anyway.
It's decent.
He's soaking his own tears.
We can visual. Okay, we don't need him soaking in his own tears, but we can visualize the tears. This third super only Fantoon fight.
I mean, you could say this meltdown
Nightmares.
from Sponge has him melted all over the floor, and you're gonna need a sponge to wipe him up. There, that's better.
Put him back together again.
You should ban everyone in
better.
chat. I'm kidding, chat. You gotta have fun. Lava dive to the map. This is pretty nice.
Is
All
it?
right. Oh, let's find out. No.
X's and O's. Couple dots.
So it turns out, and this is what I was talking about earlier, Aussie, was it more beneficial to go to the 2 small areas or to go right to Meridian? That's what, ultimately the decision was. And at the end of the Oats? Oh, he reverted back to the save to get in warfare. Okay. So Meridian's the play.
So we have 2 bosses down for Oats, and he's looking for Ridley, Kraid, Mother Brain, and Ship. So I would say it's fine if you choose a close region, but bigger region is probably better. It just depends how far away to get to the bigger region, which is going to be Meridia.
Yeah, Meridia was the further, like, south, north there. And
Yeah,
was
just
far
heading there
away
next.
from the other areas.
Yeah, we started off with Brinstar and Norfair, and those are going to be the largest.
Mhm.
So a little interesting that Torian had nothing at all.
So the only areas we haven't seen yet, Meridia and Wreck Ship. 2 bosses to go. It's bad.
So Criteria was right there. What's in Criteria?
Was Wave Grapple.
Oh, yeah. So just grouped bosses this seed.
Yep. There's Mother Brain, blind Mother Brain. Let's go. So we still need to find the ship, Kraid, and Ridley.
We have a mini Kraid farm in front of Mother Brain, as well as a runway for Shine Spark.
That's very nice.
You want to keep some mental notes of what you need to take care of Mother Brain.
You know what else is nice, Aussie? Of course, besides you and Horse Girl Esports? Our fans! That's right, fans. You all are awesome. You're nice. You're great. Give yourselves a round of applause in the Twitch chat. Go, you people! Alright. Now that I'm done sucking up the chat, they can stay now and watch the game anyway.
Where's the command for showing support to the fans? All I know of are R and C.
The amount of people that are actually giving themselves round of applause in chat is kind of funny.
Well, it's the fans who make SpeedGaming possible.
It's true. Y'all should know by the time y'all should know when I'm on commentary. Be wary of any loud noises. I feel like there should be a warning when I do commentary at the beginning. Warning, WX fan on comms. Potential loud noise is possible.
Yeah, it should be known by now. Right.
Pretty much. Okay, supers and missiles here in right side sandpit.
Yeah. But that's... Oh, double sandpit. That still seems like a miss, though. The map is better.
Mm-hmm. And down to left side sandpit right after. Okay.
Yeah.
Two extra super packs. We don't say no, though.
Again, I call it a miss compared to going directly to the map. As in a time loss. That's how I would view this. Although, looks pretty good.
So, interesting question in chat. Chat asks, how does this format work? Is it usually the lower bracket has a chance to win if they win the upper bracket twice? So here's how it works. The gold bracket is done into 2 brackets, an upper bracket and a lower bracket. The upper bracket, if you win the upper bracket, you will get a 1-game advantage in the gold bracket grand finals. We've done this for the last 2 tournaments. We're going to bring it back here for the 3rd tournament. For the gold lower bracket, if you got eliminated in round 1, you went into the copper bracket. Round 2 was the bronze bracket. Rounds 3 to 6 is the silver bracket. If you've made it to round 7 of the lower bracket in gold, you have made top 8 in gold. You do not have a chance to drop into any other bracket. So the winner of this game advances to face Nito in the gold lower bracket quarterfinals. Loser is eliminated from the tournament. But again, you place top 8 in gold.
Yeah. So part of the reason for that is because, well, I guess particular the copper and bronze bracket is so that you don't join the tournament and then just got knocked out immediately to go down into its own mini bracket. And this way, everyone gets lots of matches to play. And once you're into top 8 of gold, you're playing lots of matches. So you don't need to play more. Grade down.
Fine, chat. No Elmo voice for you. Anyway.
Yeah. So Oats, I think is feeling a little stressed here because Meridia has everything, and he decided to go to Torian.
Small areas first.
No Secretaria first.
Yep.
So probably worried that someone like Sponge would go directly to the big areas and be about to finish any minute now. And of course, doesn't know the actual situation with Sponge. He's on the second Dragon attempt after killing Phantoon 3 times. But we have Ridley in the top right of Meridia. How does this loop around? He'll find the way. But Oats is just going to go directly to bosses. The ammo and beam mean Ridley's going to be pretty fast. And then you want to refill for Mother Brain, since supers are going to be so strong. And the ship's right here as well. So yeah, it's actually a really fast escape, isn't it? Just go through Aqueduct and up.
Mm-hmm.
Only upside to that is you're not going to get sniped in the escape. All right. These Dragon kills too, by Sponge, they're really slow. It's worth pointing out that these are just incredibly slow fights. Even with first tries on both of these bosses, Sponge will be losing a lot of time here.
Oh, it's obviously not unused to a low health Ridley fight. He's done low percent ice with Ridley, so he knows how to manipulate Ridley's battle patterns to be able to do this effectively. So
yeah, if you don't have high jump, it's the fight feels really different.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where the low ice experience is going to help. So, and then can either refill at mini crate or at the ship. But getting back 20 supers, 40 missiles can be desired. Or the farm right here. That's also pretty close.
So it turns out Meridia had the rest of the bosses and had everything else you needed to finish the seed.
Yeah, it's just all the 4 things we were looking for here in Meridia.
Yeah.
That's why it can feel a little stressful in a 1v1 tournament race.
Absolutely. And it goes back to what I was, again, I said this before, and I think this is really the theme of Game 1. Outside of the early game, it's once you saw the Norfair map, it was, do you make a play for the small areas? Do you make a play for the big area? When you were done with Bryn, that really was the deciding factor. Obviously, if Sponge didn't have trouble early, if Sponge had gone to Meridia early, we could be done by now. That's how quick this seed is unfolded if you had that right path.
Mm-hmm. So, one comment about that is that, well, exploring the small have-nothing zones, Oats was picking up beams and
Agreed.
Some ammo off of that.
Yep.
And their weapons are really weak without those beams.
60 damage charge beam only. No one wants to pea shoot or Mother Brain only. All right, chat. It's time. Escape timer guessing game. It's gonna be a quick one. Mother Brain to Meridia. Same zone. Mother Brain to the ship in Meridia. It's one zone. Get your guesses in. Aussie, I'm gonna go 35 seconds.
Yeah, 30 seconds here.
Yep.
It's a quick one. The fight, fairly quick too. Charge Wave Spazer is a really good beam. As in, you don't need to go out of your way for a stronger beam. And then head enough supers for about half the fight. So all we have left is this quarter.
This needs to be careful. He doesn't take a ketchup hit.
That'd be bad. Do you know how many ketchup hits he could take right now?
0.
0. And he'd be dead.
Alright, here we go.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's slow head raise. 40-minute seed. It is a really fast seed. So not comfy yet. Not until he's on the ship.
It's not over till Samus is on the ship. 20 seconds! Wow.
20 seconds.
For all of you that guessed 20 seconds, congratulations, you win a metaphorical cookie. As if it's figurative, you actually win no actual cookies. Wow, that was fast. I didn't realize it was that close to the ship, but nicely done. Oats takes game number 1. GG's.
Well done. GG. Yep. Then no surprise, Sponge seeing that done. It's going to take a forfeit. They're going to talk over the race a little bit as we'll set up for game number 2, which is going to be Oats' pick.
And we'll be back with game number 2 right after this. Welcome back, everybody. Game number 2, and look at the puppy making an appearance. Puppa has made an appearance on Oats' screen. Believe that's Milo. I'm WXFan21, joined by Aussie on commentary, Horse Girl Esports on tracking, and Oats has taken game number 1. Sponge did shamble a little early here, but it's random objectives, Aussie. You ready for game number 2?
You bet I am. We got welcomed in with the dog cam. Now Oats.
Right.
Oats probably feeling pretty good. Coming off of that first win. And we're going to be right into random objectives. So no, for a quick start with the gravity suit and speed booster, you're going to have to actually pick up the items, find where they are, and then hunt down these mystery objectives. So far we have GT and Metroid's 4.
Yeet.
And then what we're not going to see is Plasma Pirates and Fantoon. Let's hit him with the no Fantoon just for you part.
Yep. Did that for the Sponge.
Yeah. No required Fantoon, but I'm sure we'll see it killed anyway. That's part of the strategy. Oats wants to have to play more of the game. And so by banning Fantoon, that typically means that there's going to be an extra required objective.
Okay. Metroid's 3 and Botwoon. Wow. How about that?
Okay. Half mini boss, half Metroids. So requirements, they're not too devastating. It's just the GT fight. Metroids you can do whenever you get power bombs. You don't need ice, it's just nice. And then Botwoon, you're gonna have enough ammo for Botwoon at some point. Sponge taking an early lead since Oats fell in the ocean, took a reset. It's gonna be up to Sponge to keep the lead throughout the seed. Just mentally recover from the first game put all behind him. That's an orb.
Orbs. Orb!
Yep. So X in the middle item. And you could go to the ocean now with orb. Or we can get the Edicum Power Bomb first. Either way, gotta follow the same path. You gotta make a choice. Do you go down? We've seen the E-Tank, so the down item could be anything. You definitely want the map, so gotta say I like Sponge's play more. But we'll see if it's a missile or what, if he scrolls down. It's a major, wow. That means time save for Oats. So Oats comes out ahead. Blinding pays off. This guy. There it is. His favorite beam.
Nido beam found.
Yeah, he's nodding. That's what he wanted. So space jump for Sponge. Oh no, Sponge. You can do
Sponge.
this.
You got that Sponge.
I forgot.
Go Sponge! He did it.
Did he do it though? That looked like giving up.
He made it out of the room. That's what matters.
Yeah. Yeah, the nice thing about blinding the two items down is you could get that first missile, and maybe that's required. Oh, what do we have? Early gravity?
Hello. Pancakes!
So another early gravity seed. Should be good for Sponge, as that's what he picked last race. We'll see. It looks like a Dragon right next to them.
Nope. Oh, that is Dragon, yep. It's not an objective.
This
No
looks
objectives
really
here in
hard on
Warfare.
Sponge's power bombs.
Yeah. I mean, you got your Spacer Beam at the bottom of West Ocean, but that's it.
Yeah, you can refill in the Cassius room, which is the pancakes and blobs. But the blinding that Oats did is paying off in additional ways by saving these power bombs.
Oats getting... Was that his space jump? I think he just got?
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah,
think
Spacer
it's-
Beam found. Gravity, space jump. Nice
No
chunk of
reaction
items
cam
found.
for Sponge. Why no Sponge cam? Is he scared? Sponge in hiding. Do we go Meridia here? That's what I see.
Yeah, I mean, the problem is the Meridia door is connected to the right side of Main Street unless there's another Meridia connected with the top of Main Street.
Yeah, there's one.
If so, it's... Yeah, it's probably Everest, the connector then.
Good news for Sponge getting the Spazer Beam, which is a great farming beam.
Spazier.
Azira. Spalazer.
Plasmers.
I didn't get any drops though. Any powerbomb drops, that is. So
Chat, if you're not following these runners, make sure you do so. Exclamation point R in chat. Follow the racers. Follow the commentary and tracking team with exclamation point C. And to follow up with the tournament, that's exclamation point SM map 26. Again, if you're just tuning in, I'm WXFan21 along with Aussie here on commentary. This is game 2 between Oats and Goats and Supersponge. 2 racers that have made top 8 in this tournament in the gold bracket. Top 8 overall. One of these racers are going to get eliminated. Which one is that going to be?
Yeah, fully eliminated. No more third chances.
Nope.
Out of the tournament.
Yep. Bye-bye.
Forever only top 8 in this in the gold.
Oh, so sad. Only top 8.
Forever remembered as top 8. Will it be Sponge or Oats?
Sponge is playing catch up very quickly.
Yeah.
Oats being very careful with his power bomb count as well.
Yeah, Sponge already did the other checks that Oats was doing, so they're just crossing paths, doing what the other hadn't yet. And as I said, Oats got a little bit of a lead by blinding. And we get this instant map.
Mother
down.
brain.
Oh, down is good. Yeah.
Wow.
Down's really nice.
A lot of one-ways so far. So now it's a play to the wreck ship. Which is probably the hub zone. Which is kind of crazy.
Yeah. You don't have the power bomb count to go to the right X. We'll see what this X is. It matters a lot. It could be more power bombs or supers. Okay. Being supers, you want to get the double E tank. For sure. Reserve tanks are E tanks without the E.
Thank you for the good luck, Zero. Appreciate that.
So now we can start playing the game. We have some health. We have supers. Grapple beam. So they can do pretty much anything that was on their 2 giant maps. I guess the idea is to look for the majors and go directly to them. Or maybe we'll see what they choose to do, because it could be wreck ship. So. That one Morpho major is pretty far away. Sponge kind of having a faster time in the maps. That's why he's catching up right now. But we'll see how well he remembers the information later into the seed. So once again, the objectives are GT, Metroids 4, Metroids 3, Batoon. They're going to show up as X's. Batoon is a 2-room X. GT is a 2-tile X with 2 items above. Metroids 4 is the vertical X's, and then Metroids 3 is long horizontal X's.
Yep. Metroids 3 has 3 Metroids in it with the little... in the actual room, like a little tunnel in it, whatever weird way you want to describe it. Also only has 3 Metroids. Metroids 4 has a door at the top left of the 3 tiles, and a door at the bottom of the 3 tiles. As opposed to Metroids 2, which is 2 tiles, and doors at the top right and bottom right.
Right now, this looks extremely close. Same room at the same time. In the same way. Is this our 5th objective right here? Sponge's nightmare. Oh no, Sponge knew.
That's it. Sponge back in the lead. There's Metroid. Yeah, it is 2 tiles, so there's Metroid 4 with a Bubble Mountain Major.
A lot of choice here.
Both racers only have 3 PBs.
TCM. 3's enough. It's just not safe.
Well, that's the thing. You got to gather the Metroids, and then blow up the Metroids.
I think to be safe, I'd go to the top of the room and then go through that door, reset, come back down. Don't have various suit, so you can take a lot of damage.
And there's the group up from Oats. Has to be really careful.
Yeah.
One more will do it. And that's it. Metroids 4 complete.
So Sponge leaving. We might have to go back through that room again later. I don't know how much of a detour it is. But I don't think it's much. But it should just be better to do them now.
Mm-hmm. More peebs.
Very welcome. What was this, right, Major?
We haven't seen it yet.
Oh.
Have we?
I thought he went in the room, went next to the room, and then didn't check it. Okay. So just wanted to save. Took a lot of damage getting back here, though. I wonder if it was a power bomb fear or a energy fear.
I'm not sure.
Either
Either way, the sponge. Nicely done. Metroid's 4 done for the sponge.
I'm gonna call it a time loss, though. Taking that safety save, not getting the extra power bombs, so gonna be in a worse situation.
Bombs.
Bailout.
Yep.
Sponge. Yep, the extra power bombs don't matter as much. Okay, Torian. Torian's looking pretty good. High jump.
Only where we can go.
Plasma.
Ooh! High jump and plasmas. Best beam acquired.
Replacing that spacer beam.
Mm-hmm. It's the right thing to do. Oh my goodness! Triple major big pink.
Ice
High
takes away
jump,
all the power of plasma.
ice. Wow.
Plasma now weaker than spacer, now that we have ice on.
Yo, I see Vesper in chat. What's up, Vesper? New map Rando runner. Training, learning. Shoutouts to Vesper in chat.
Where are we going? Top right. So it's gonna be up to Sponge to blind correctly from here.
Future goat Najami hanging out in chat. There, that enough glazing for you, Najami? Oh, hi, Caffeine. I can't shout out every runner.
Runners you can shout out. Runners
Okay. I would like to shout out my co-coms Aussie, potential future winner of this tournament, who was on his revenge tour after the last 2 tournaments.
Now this is about the Oats and Sponge head-to-head matchup.
I've been looking forward to this. Not only looking forward to doing comms with you, Aussie, but these are 2 runners, dare I say, very even in map Rando because while Sponge, I mean, not as big as Oats publicly, is one of one of the top racers in map Rando, really for the last couple of seasons.
Yeah, both of them just hardcore grinding races. Unlike me, they're like quintuple my race count.
There's just a difference. What else do you have to do? You're already at the top of the leaderboard. They have to go catch up to you. Anyone else Team Aussie fans in chat?
Oh, that's a Fantoon locked map. That's crazy.
What is happening with this map?
So you can either take your charge and leave, or try and blind an objective and then leave. Okay, Oats locked into this lava dive play. Oats believers, where are you at?
They're hiding under their blankets trying not to cry. Oh, what? I'm an Oats fan as well, so anyway.
Yeah, I see the
I'm
idea.
just very unbiased.
There's a save here, and you want to take the save and then sack from that. But it is very unfortunate how there's a lava dive. It's going to drain all of your energy. You have to farm again to do the other heat room. And then you can sack for map. So, major time investment. But getting high jump, ice, plasma charge makes up for it. So this is still a good Torian.
Effing, what does that even mean? I'm rooting for good map rando. That's what I'm rooting
My
for.
Solstice tutorials. Solstice is a really fun game.
Yeah?
One of those classic 5-minute speedruns, so you have to get frame perfect trick on every screen.
There you go.
Oh, X-ray climb.
Yay! Wait, Ralix
Oh.
is here? Oh, Ralix is on screen. Oh, I mean Oats.
So good
Ralix
for the
did
fans.
this the other night.
Good for the fans, but I would say not a good play.
It worked out for Ralix the other night. That's all I'm saying.
And I always say it's a bad play because you can go left through Croc Escape.
Gotcha.
Worth noting that the spikes are powered off. Otherwise, they could knock you out of the X-ray climb and you can get stuck if you touch them while climbing.
Nicely done. Business center.
Wave beam too. Wow. Major
Okay.
here.
There's the wave beam, and there's screw attack. Finally, Bryn.
So the Bryn is actually really interesting to see here. Oh, Oats is doing math.
Oh yeah,
See
GT's there as well. Whatever.
He's doing GT math. If you have charged plasma, it doesn't take
The
that
face.
much.
Oats' face. Ah!
Yeah. You can jump into GT room, get the E-tank, and then pray to kill it in time.
High five.
Yeah, it's also a bullet. If we remember how he got up there. Or wait, did Bryn do a loop? Is that possible? Or were both Bryns up above?
Vroom, 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 vroom.
So sacking for map was a good play. To be clear.
I'm sorry. Someone in chat said Bryn had Hodarubu. The room has now been renamed. Rubu just got inserted into the game. So much for Hodarubi. It's now Hodarubu.
Okay, Reboot. Time to start your world record grind and become
Yeah,
the best Super Metroid runner ever.
Come on now, Rubu.
Expectations are set.
Rubu's like, I've been up for almost 24 hours. Leave me alone.
Yeah, we need that mentality to become the best.
Anyway. Hodarubi found. Now gonna get through the maze. Varia would still be really, really nice. Considering there has not been as many E-tanks yet. I mean, we definitely have 2 more tanks on Oats' side than we do sponges.
Does this whole Brinstar situation is really interesting. I'd like to be able to piece it together in my head.
Mm-hmm.
But you need to see the maps side by side, and we're not seeing enough maps. Okay, there's
Hey,
your Varia
change.
suit.
Check. That's a Varia suit right there. It looks like an atom. That's it. Oats just blinds into it. Ooh. And Sponge takes out Botwoon.
That's an objective.
That's an yep.
Okay, so Sponge does not know about GT. Got most of the good items out of Torian, but there's a Varia right next to it. just really need to know if we can get back through this.
It's a good question. More supers.
No. Whenever you have a map that's locked by a one-way, such as bowling, and then there's a mystery loop around it.
Hi, Fantoon.
Okay. So that to me says that Oats is ahead. As long as we can get to this map, and there shouldn't be any problem getting to the Brinstar map, then Oats is in the right place.
Best case scenario for Sponge is he comes across. Oh, this is a longer room to get back and forth from. Is Sponge finds Metroid 3 here. We know where GT is. Now Oats can go do GT, but that is a far out map. Into Amphitheater.
Good thing we got that Varia suit.
No kidding. Well, here we go. Will Sponge find Metroid 3?
Mostly
Nope.
speed locks we're looking for. Nothing there. Wreck ship connector. We found Metroid 3? Located?
No, we have not.
We have.
Oh, what? Oh, hello. It's on Oats' screen. Never mind.
It is on Oats' screen. What else? So Oats doesn't know about Platoon.
Nope.
Otherwise is looking very advantaged.
Yep.
And
For
like
the
fairly
Goatster.
quick seed.
For the Goatster.
How does he do it?
He's just that good.
He took his sack for map play, followed it into the connecting Brinstar, blinded the ship as well, and just has almost all the information you need.
Yeah. It's important ship info. We know Mother Brain is very far away from where they are right now.
The Splatoon's at the start of Criteria. That's kind of all that Oats needs. Oh, do the clip. You trained for this? Every time we see Mickey Mouse, we have to remind him. That, there's a Lopter Plando where Oats learned how to do the ice clip.
Wait, you can ice clip a Mickey Mouse?
Yeah.
Nice.
Not in hard logic. You're free to guess at what logic it is in.
I'm gonna go with Insane Plus.
Nah, it's extreme.
Aha!
It's an interesting clip because I've gotten more practice at it and learned setups, so it's not too bad.
Nice use of microwave beam for Oats on the Golden Pirates. Well, Metal Pirates, rather. Wow.
That's an interesting Fantoon spot.
Oh, it's Red Tower.
Maybe the
Again.
same exact
Again.
location.
Wow, it's the
Doing
same. Is it the same spot?
Pointing.
No, it's not at the top of Red Tower this time. Let's go.
Misled. No. Same hub room, but other door. One is blinding again. Back into our end. Does not want to sack for map. At some point you gotta sack for this map. Easy one round. Oh, it disappeared. And a slow on the disappeared. It's 2 slows already for this full equipment Fantoon. Okay,
Nicely done.
down. And again, we need Fantoon to activate bowling so you can get back from GT. The map is nice, but technically don't need it.
Oats doesn't know that.
It is a philosophical question whether the disappears count as an extra round. They do have their own fast, slow, mid patterns. Is that like triple checking? Make sure Batoon isn't here.
Yeah.
Quadruple checking. You're just looking for the X's and the mini boss icon. So Sponge can take the same path to Pantoon map. Still doesn't know about GT. That has to be the next thing you do, since it's the only connector region here. Unless you feel bad about your route. It's hard to know at what point a runner's going to drastically change their route. Depending on how they feel about the race. Screw attack. Collecting screw attack. Sponge is getting to the map faster. Although, took a wrong turn. Acid chose out not an objective, unfortunately. It was on the list. Sponge is gonna do the same thing, right? Exact same thing. Sponge point. Oh, no. That seems like just how Sponge plays. Always check on the spooky map before looking for Phantom. Warfare. Wreck ship. Meridia. Okay, quadruple checking every other map now. Fifth time through Brimstone. It's still faster than an Overlook, so there's that. Yeah, I have to go to C. Get that boss kill. I'd say that Oats' order is like the better of the two as well. Going to Brintstar before Criteria. If you go to Criteria before Torian, then you wouldn't have like, charged plasma from Torian, so you'd have to turn around. There it is. Sponge overcame the Phantom. Trauma defeated. Yeah, Oats with the better route. Sponge did Torian and then left and then came back. And still doesn't have the Torian map. But the map puts you right next to...
Yeah, speed booster.
To GT. Let's see it. First try clip.
Nope.
That's the high version. So he's going for the X-ray clip. 6 pixel window.
Can't stand though.
1 pixel.
There we go.
He's still going for it.
Still too high. Oats
Quitting.
is talking smack to every one of you in chat. I'm kidding.
What did chat do? Maybe he just
That's
naturally
what-
blames his own chat.
That's what you get for calling Oats washed.
He just heard voices and he failed to trick them.
Chat, it was a joke.
He crouch, you can get double hits on GT.
Nicely done.
I think it's only when GT is either standing or jumping. It doesn't work if he's falling. If he's falling,
Friendly-
you want to jump higher.
Yeah, friendly reminder for those of you that might have just tuned in recently. This is an elimination game. This is a gold lower bracket round 7 matchup. Both of these racers have made top 8 in the gold bracket. There is no other brackets to go to. Silver bracket was filled between rounds 3 and 6. If you have made round 7 or better in the lower bracket of the gold bracket, then you have made top 8 in gold.
This is top 8. Losers bracket. On this round, we're going to have 2 of the losers knocked out of the tournament. So next will be top 6.
You got it.
The winner of this race goes on to fight Nito. Face Nito, who's waiting. There it is. Pulling objective complete.
That's 6 objectives down, honestly, by the end of this.
Yeah. That's a fun side game for random objectives. How many extra objectives can you do? It always feels like you have to do more. Maybe because it's on your mind.
Botwoom was in criteria, correct.
Yeah. And that's the only thing Oats can do from here.
Sponge needs to get to GT as fast as possible to force a game 3. He's nowhere near GT at the moment.
He's about 2 rooms away. Going the wrong way.
Yep. He's just trying to blind it at this point.
Yeah.
Now, Oats is going to have to find Botwoom, which I think was relatively close to the entryway.
Yeah, they're both close to their last objective. Getting out of
Sponge going to try ice. Again, Sponge just way too high.
So Sponge doesn't know that this locks you into the BT fight. I think.
Try next right. Nicely done.
Oats losing a little bit of time with this extra save.
Yep.
This is a lot closer than I thought. Because
Sponge is going to be happy.
Yeah, GT is right here.
Yep, right across the way.
Oats is going to have the faster fight.
This is going to be something.
Oh, this is a lot of rooms and criteria to recross.
This is possible game 3 right now. Game 3 on the line. Sponge has a shot. Sponge is going to be closer to Meridia, which is where Mother Brain is.
Yeah. Is Botwoom the lower door? So Oats missed it.
I don't remember. I know Sponge got there from the right, entered the right door. That's it. Sponge in the lead.
Yeah.
Sponge is now officially in the lead. Oats entering Rising Tide. Oats getting further and further away from Botwoom.
Yeah, at this point going to the map. But it looks like by taking the save, he ended up on a different path.
Yep.
And dodged Botwoom, who fits right there. Probably reverts, and that's closer, but this is a lot of exploring. I don't know how Sponge did it.
Sponge deserves a metaphorical cookie if he can somehow complete this comeback.
Yeah.
There, chat, you had your food reference.
Metaphorical food reference?
Metaphorical food reference, yep.
Enjoy it.
I mean, I was already talking about the creamy Tuscan chicken I made made last week during the first best of 3, but there you go. There's an actual food reference for you. And I could have eaten that sauce with a spoon. Anyway. Sponge is going to be getting a lot closer. It's Tori and the Meridia. And it's going to be a pretty decently long escape.
Yeah, Oats' route could have blinded the Botwoom, turned around, skipped all of this exploring. but has to do like the full clear of criteria. And that's what's giving Sponge the lead.
Mm-hmm. Oats is not going to be happy when he sees it. He was right there. But again, you weren't going to go blind bottom right of Cathedral. So...
Yeah, if you were gonna see it, you'd check it from the other side.
Yep.
Maybe if you had the
Here
vision.
we go.
It's like 2 tiles. Gotta be.
Mm-hmm. Man, this series is not disappointed, Aussie.
Yeah. This comeback in particular, I'm enjoying.
Mm-hmm. Very impressive.
At least I feel it's a comeback. Because I was counting out Sponge pretty hard. But here we are.
I definitely wasn't counting him out, but I didn't think that Oats was that far away from Botch Food and Criteria. I didn't think there was that much of a time gap.
Like another part of it was Sponge was a lot faster in Brinstar.
Yep. Oh, here we go. Sponge entering Mother Brain. Twitch chat. Fans, you know what time it is. It's time to get your guesses in the Twitch chat for what you think the escape timer is going to be. It's going to be a long escape.
Yep, fairly long. There are a lot of
I'm
Meridia, Wreck Ship, and then Brinstar.
Yeah, 2 minutes, 10 seconds. That's what I'm going with, 2:10.
Maybe 150.
Yeah.
These hard escape timers, they have that built-in leniency. It's hard to... fight itself is not going to be too dangerous, but we did see Sponge take it a little safe on the Zeb skip, trying to minimize damage.
Oh, Sponge! Oh
fine.
my gosh.
It's fine.
Ooh.
I don't know if manual refill is faster. I don't think it is.
Wow.
Energy. That was 200 damage from the ketchup, so double hit.
Here we go. What? I'm sorry, what now? 1:15? If anyone guessed 1:15, congrats, you win a metaphorical cookie.
Only one missed escape, and Oats can come back.
That's true.
There's still a chance. Yeah, that wreck ship was...
I love how I'm getting blamed when everyone else should be focusing on where the ship is and making their own guesses.
This is a
Just
4-zone escape.
Mm-hmm. Oats? Come back, please. Thank you.
No worries at all on this guy.
He just casually stepped up and left, and then just came back in time for the fight.
He's gonna win the fight too.
It's true.
No problem.
There it is. Well, comeback complete. Supersponge takes game number 2. Forces game number 3. Oh, that was spicy. Wow.
That's a good race.
Sponge.
Well
That was a
done
really
by
good race.
Sponge.
Wow, that's just craziness.
So Oats does finish this out.
Yeah.
You can follow along for this 1:15 escape.
Woohoo!
There is a difference in pause times. Okay. I think this is for the crowd. He's using our speed gaming time.
You know, we got
To get
places to go,
reactions
people to
quicker.
see, things to do. Yes.
Did not need to visit Supersponge. Purely for the famous. Four zone escape. He's pausing again. So the next race is a best of 3. So game 3 will be multi-category. And that means there's 5 possible modes, and each runner is going to ban 2 of them. And we'll see what we end up with, and that's what we have to play. It's either Metroid objectives, no objectives, double suit, Varia pseudo-gravity, or gravity pseudo-varia. I don't know what either one would want to play more. Done. GG's to Oats. Close finish. And with that, we're going to cut to break and let them set up the settings for the last race.
It all comes down to this. Oats and Goats versus Supersponge. Elite Racer versus Elite Racer. Legend in the SM community versus up-and-coming massive name in Map Rando. One of these racers is going to advance into top 6 in the first gold lower bracket quarterfinals. Loser is eliminated from the tournament and will finish tied 7th and 8th. I'm WXFan21 along with Aussie on commentary, Horse Girl Esports on tracking. Your final game mode is Varia plus movement. This is gonna be jet. It's gonna be fast. Both racers with elite movement. And a Varia plus basic underwater movement category. Aussie, what are you expecting to see here early and often in the seed?
Well, starting off, you said this is going to be fast, but we have the water movement items without gravity. So we might see a lot of slow movement happening. But we can do all the rooms. We start a nice Meridia connector. That's a good sign. In Norfair, though. Balances it out. And we'll see what they actually pull off here. You do have the nice movement item high jump and sprinkle for the entirety of the seed. So it's going to be really nice for movement. Oats loves his high jump. And I don't know who this favors more. This opening favors Oats. We can say that. A bit of a blinder at the start. That's something that can happen when you have all these starting items. You just have to find the right door out of many options. There's that single missile pack that they need to open up the rest of the game. But Sponge needs to get back to that morph ball. It's the other way. There may be another missile pack. There's not another morph ball. There's an excellent slide jump into the crab. You couldn't even plan to do that. There are so many doors. This is out of hand, out of control. Power bombs. Seeing the power bombs is worth mentioning. The filler items are power bombs, supers, missiles, E-tanks, reserve tanks, charge, ice, waves, phaser, plasma, and X-ray. So they can be anywhere at all.
Sorry about that, I'm back.
Back.
Orb found for the Oatster.
Yeah. What's your take on what you see? What do you see?
Oh, sorry. Let me get off my imaginary money screen. No, I'm kidding. I think this is pretty interesting to get things started. Nice. There's our free E-Tank.
So to start off, Oats got Morph Ball in the first 10 seconds, and Sponge went the other way, which opened into like 3 more hubs. So that's a little worrying.
Yeah. Well, chat, I know you all wanted an epic intro. Hopefully that delivered. Nice D-boost from Oats as well.
If only he knew power bombs were right there.
Yup.
Is that slow movement I was talking about? With ice, that would be in logic, but I've already been up there, I'm pretty sure. There you go. Cheeseburgers acquired.
Food. Aussie, allow me. I have enough loudness to help the entire commentary team. You're welcome, Aussie.
Now they're just gonna turn the volume down even more. I'll be even quieter.
Listen,
We'll
defend the
only hear
co-coms.
you.
Defend the co-coms is all I'm saying. I love it. Tilt the chat. Listen, we gave you fair warning in game 1 that you know I'm doing commentary. You should be expecting loud comms. So y'all have no one to blame but yourselves. Ew! Super missile door.
How did Sponge dodge Morph again? I thought it was up here. I just didn't take the one door that goes to Morph Ball. Very...
I feel like Sponge is all over the place. Like
Sponge
a
is in the
jumping
right
bean.
place. So that's good. But
Well, he's got his orb.
this is over 4 minutes later. This is at the map.
Early decision making. Alright. Oats, please. What about the commentators? 1, 2, 3 majors, please.
Like, what did he even take in during the... We barely saw the majors, and there weren't any paths that connected to those majors.
I couldn't even see what rooms they were. Oats spent like a second and a half.
Okay, X-ray.
Thank you, Sorvine. Screenshot faster.
Oats almost ran out of power bombs. But Speed Booster's gonna save one.
My apologies for getting louder, chat. Just wanted to troll you all.
Gravity suit? Oh,
wow.
Sponge wins.
Wow.
How does he do it?
Luck on this guy.
Don't go to the map.
He just blinds into gravity. Forget the map. He's 4 minutes behind, finds Morph, and then all of a sudden just finds gravity.
Yeah.
What are we watching in game 3?
You can see on Oats' map that he's nowhere
Oh
near
my
gravity.
gosh.
It's at the top of Norfair. Oats is gonna clear out the entire bottom, not get the gravity for another like 10 minutes. Okay, trying to get too fancy or too greedy, going for power bombs and the shine spark. Getting neither. 15 super is pretty nice though.
Alright, Aussie, I boosted you to 150, I dropped me to 80. 85 is typically where I've been good. But as I told people this morning, I'm getting a podcasting mic, so we're gonna have to rearrange this once it comes in.
Yeah. I mentioned that there were volume troubles on the back end. So hopefully that takes and we're okay now.
It seems like we've had volume troubles off and on, even whether it's my mic, whether it's other people's mics I'm commentating with. It's been quiet on game audio. It's been weird throughout just the tournament. Please no, Blue. I'm not gonna go into my Blue Yeti rant. Not a fan.
Oats is giving us some real map checks now. saw that close major before. Nearby before. Gonna have to think a little bit. And then the thing is that there's no up connection because it's bowling again. So you have to go all the way around.
Please, not again with the
Get
X-ray
gravity.
climbs.
Stocking up on X's. We're gonna see some skipped majors. What happens when you get Varia plus movement is you have the movement items to finish the game. And if you get enough supers, then you don't need charge. So you just go.
Yeah. Those 2 packs for Oats were proved to be vital in Big Pink.
But it still seems like he's gonna get the majors that are around. Like nothing's been decided one way or the other yet. He's still in the...
Sponge picking up an X and a hollow dot, which is really, really nice.
Look at that. And close to the map. There's our Metroids 4 again. Nice. Comfortable sponge room. That is the water map in Meridia. So it's really good to get majors early because they're going to speed you up the entire rest of the seed. But it's also really good to not get them and then just be done with the seed faster. You gotta balance that out.
Oh, look. Spazer beam again. Yawn.
So not really any good items here in Meridia. Some X's, but they're too slow to get. So just gonna walk it out.
So we know one's Grav. We haven't seen that other mid-Norfair major yet. Or is... I don't think that mid-Norfair major was... No, it wasn't Speed. We haven't seen it yet.
Green Hills is Gravity.
Yeah, Green Hills is Gravity. There's the Gravity item room. That's a major. But anyway, chat, my gain is like below my dots. It's low, and I just rearrange stuff. So I've tried balancing out the audio. Hope that helps. Again, my apologies. I can't hear what's going on Restream.
Yeah, so don't focus on it too much.
Yeah, I'm not worried about it.
What we can.
Can't please everybody. I've learned that. Oats is finding his pancakes and is just like, well, fine. That I don't know what that reaction was, Goats, but looked like fine. I guess I'll use it.
So I'm trying to decide who I like this position more for. Sponge gets the out of the way major, like on his path up to Meridia, gets to finish off Meridia. Missed this Plasma.
I was gonna say this
important.
This can't be Charge Beam.
Yeah.
For Sponge.
Charge would be bad.
Charge
Although
would have been
Sponge
horrible.
is about to get Plasma. So does he do it? Or does he go around? Ooh.
Just
goes around the
again,
Plasma.
Plasma doesn't do anything without that Charge Beam.
Yeah. There's a decent chance they get the Charge Beam later. Check out the Power Bomb.
And now Oats in a Meridia.
So, I was thinking that if you go up, you get the Gravity, which is the important major. You clear out Meridia, blind, and then it's only one trip down to lower Norfair and the map. Whereas Oats went down first, got the map, and now has to go up, and then has to go back to Norfair.
I don't think Oats cares about majors at this point. He's got 20 supers. I think he's going to be hunting X's at this point.
Probably. And then we'll have to see how many majors Sponge gets.
Yeah. So.
Already
Man,
has
this is going to be an interesting finish.
Speed
We
is
still
here,
haven't seen
so
one
that's
boss
really
yet. We haven't seen one boss yet. Oh my
Two
goodness.
maps in, it could happen.
2 maps, no boss.
Yeah. It's only Norfair. How often does that have a boss?
2 of the 3 biggest areas found and no bosses. That's just kind of wild.
So this is Oats done with Meridia. Like, there's a lot of X's here, but they're too out of the way. You don't really want them. Whereas
I
Sponge
like
is
how
just
you
getting to the
said
map
that.
and has to...
Oats is done with Meridia. Just he's done with this place. He's leaving. He never wants to see it again.
True. He's out of here. The snails? He's not friends with the snails? I don't know what they did to him.
Didn't pay their rent this month. Jeez.
Oh, must be a nice scheme, getting the snails to pay your rent. Only Oats could make that happen.
All I'm saying, have we ever seen Oats and a Deer Force executive in the same room? Just saying. Oats may or may not be Deer Force.
Sponge is going for Fan 2, but there's no Fan 2 in here. Time loss.
Mm-hmm.
These seconds matter. Wait, is there something up here?
I think just the way to the next sector.
Okay. If there's something above Decora, Brinstar, then that changes what I was saying earlier.
Yeah, Brinstar is up there, or you just fight Supersponge to avoid Decora, which is a time loss.
Yeah, can I get that speed booster first? So, Sponge could stay for Torian. Like, your choice of region could depend on how you read the overall world from here.
Sponge is taking a lot of time on this pause screen.
Yeah, he didn't just go directly to Trigger Room.
No, it's taking a lot of time.
At least Sponge found it first, we would have been able to look at the initial map. He didn't go to the doors.
So Sponge in the waterway.
Oh. So he wants a power bomb refill?
Ooh, 1, 2, Mother Brain found. That's... There a third? No. But there are two majors, potentially... Wow. That's crazy. So there's 3 majors, well, 4 majors, potentially 5. 2 bosses and Mother Brain. Brain is loaded.
So I think the nicest thing was how central Mother Brain was. And that means it doesn't matter too much if you go to C or go back to T.
Yep.
If you have to. Sponge, what are you doing? Just not getting the X.
Alright, will we see a quick grade kill from Oats? Yes, we will. No! We missed it! Oh dear. Trade is going to prom. Little DLC for the fans.
One objective down for the Ulster. Yeah, I think from here X's make a lot of sense. Missing 5 majors, but a lot of them are in bad spots, so you don't want to be checking them. So if you were to play majors, you'd be gambling. X's are more likely. Wave.
Nice wave beam. So every beam acquired so far except for charge. Wow. Alright, chat. Housekeeping. Follow the racers with !R. Follow the commentary and tracking team with !C. Follow along with the tournament. !SM map 26. What a great series this has been. If you've enjoyed this series and enjoyed our commentary, give us a thumbs up. Show Aussie and Horse Girl Esports some love in the chat. They're doing a great job. And we're going to see. We've seen this in the last siege. Sponge was several minutes behind and ended up winning game number 2. Can Sponge make a comeback? Because right now Oats is out to a very, very healthy lead.
don't know why, but I like the Torian play in this situation. Let's see. How do
I
you
can
even
see
get
it.
in there? This higher path. Maybe it's because you have no boss information, so surely Torian has to have something. But
I don't even think it's gonna matter, honestly. If Torian is chat's saying if Torian is 2 bosses is good for Sponge, no, it's not, because Oats is most likely gonna end up back in Torian.
Well, it's bad to be back in Torian, because Mother Brain's not in Torian.
Oh my goodness. Torian Pants Room. Okay.
Getting a nice clip. Could have taken the grappler out.
Oh, Nevdi, I see what you're saying. Knock out Torian and then go back to the zone with the bosses.
Wow.
That's
the
good.
pixel perfect version.
Nicely done, Spongy.
Completely unnecessary show of skill. Yeah. So, Sponge going Torian here, if there's a boss here, would be like really big time save in the race. But where Mother Brain isn't too deep into Brinstar, then it's not like a crazy backtrack for us compared to if Mother Brain were in Criteria. But it's still better for Sponge, assuming there's a boss here. And that if it's a Ridley, then kill it.
Oh, one more super pack for Oats.
Shit. Okay, uncomfortable. But at this point, you have to continue.
Winner of this series takes on Nito in the gold lower bracket quarterfinals. Was there anything on the Torian map? I missed it.
There was wreck ship connectors on the Torian map.
Ew.
Right.
I agree, Nevdi.
Somehow there were no bosses in Torian, but there was more map in Torian.
Ew.
I feel like this gives Oats better odds for being able to kill a Ridley when he runs into it.
No.
But Sponge is doing pretty good on supers as well. They're both at 25.
If Ridley is in a wreck ship, it might be Sponge's only saving grace at this point.
Yeah, this Fantoon criteria means that Sponge has to do criteria as well. So it's only a very minor time difference that Oats moves.
Wait a minute,
what first?
Was Fantoon at Red Tower again?
I didn't see that part.
I didn't see it either. Oh my goodness, it's Red Tower again. Was it the same part of Red Tower, or was it Upper Red Tower by Meridia Exit? Ah! Top door! Come on! 3 games in a row.
Do you want the map?
3 Fantoon Red Towers. Oh, it's bad.
The boss room has been changing. Anyway, we'll know in just a minute.
That's funny. It is. It's the top of Red Tower. Same thing 2 games in a row. And it was at the bottom right of Red Tower in the first game.
The map is at the bottom again. So all 3 maps.
The map's been the same spot 3 games in a row.
Yeah. How did Oats know to check the top door this time?
And that's game.
That's
game.
That's not so good for Sponge.
No. No, it's not.
A little bit rough.
Ridley and Criteria.
So if it were reversed with Fantoon Ridley in Wreck Ship, it would be a closer race. Sponge could have got that time save. But being the other way around, Oats was already ahead going into the new zone after Warfare. has to backtrack through 2 entire zones. And then do... Was it... Or was it? Radio? Unfortunate 50-50.
Hey, sometimes you gotta take those risks at map rando, and especially in a race.
Well, it's not even a known risk, really. Sponge took the closer zone. Oats took the closer zone. The seed played itself out.
There's 30 super missiles for Sponge. Just very interesting. And Ridley's not exactly the nicest to get to either. A couple long rooms blocking his path.
Mm-hmm. Long path. At 30-25 ammo. Ridley's not going to be a problem. Just get refill after, get another super pack. And you're pretty much there. Oats is gonna, Sponge is gonna have plenty of supers. But that's the benefit of doing extra zones. Resources. Time for all power bombs. The other benefit of extra supers in the extra zones is your opponent is gonna run into only power bombs. Choice 1. They had the option of picking Metroid objectives. Sponge did.
So confused. Why is Baron being thanked in chat?
Is delaying the Oats win.
Ah, gotcha.
Baron's BBs. Nice speedball. Fairly hard to identify when you can do cross-room speedballs. So this is 1 power bomb. 1 power bomb, all ammo. Brinstar's half the bosses, and then Criteria's the other half. This is why we have best of 3s, to reduce the cost of losing 50-50s like those. Just so happened this time it was game 3 of the best of 3. Could take that save. That's not a very good save, though. Some saves are convenient, and others you hope to never have to use. Oh, already in Criteria. But all that's left is Dragon and the ammo refill. There's gotta be a convenient ammo refill somewhere. And then Dragon's pretty fast with grapple. Shouldn't be a big deal at all. We never ran into charge, but it was a super friendly seed.
Pretty much. About as friendly as you could get. Again, big decision here was the 2 small zones versus the other zones. And again, Oats just finding everything he needed to in Criteria. Now warps back to Bryn. Finishes up the other 2 bosses here.
Try out the floor. Didn't mean to open that door. So Oats was farming a super to break the turrets for Dragon. What criteria has an ammo refill? Yeah, Sponge still at no bosses. 27 minutes in. As Oats is gonna get the final fourth boss. Try and spark opener to save a few frames.
All right, chat for the final time during the run. Give the racers a follow if you're not already. !R in chat. Follow the commentary and tracking team with !C, and to follow along with the rest of the tournament. That's SM map 26 in the Twitch chat. We hope you all have had a great time watching this best of 3, as much as I'm sure I speak for Aussie when saying this. We've had such a great time commentating this. And Horse Girl Esports back on tracking. By the way, if you weren't there for the Sunwoo and Path game, Horse Girl Esports did commentary for the first time. Debut of Map Rando commentary. Did a great job. So make sure you give everyone a follow. Thank you all so much for watching. And, yeah. Oats just has to get to Mother Brain now.
Got the last super and missile they needed. So just needs to take a refill. This is the purple refill right here. The one heated refill, right? Or the one tile heated refill. So it's a pretty good one. So it should be easy enough to finish off the seed with this. Just needs to not miss any supers on Mother Brain. Sponge is playing criteria like really well. Went directly to Fantoon, chose the right door, gonna get the map. It's gonna have all the information about everything. It's just doing 2 extra zones is too much to overcome. Three in one cycle. So lucky. Game 3, tournament life on the line. I'm not going to take any extra saves. Fast seed, by the way. Only have 30 minutes. Yep. He's almost dead, Mother Brain.
Yep.
We did start with many majors as part of Area Plus movement.
Chat, if you've enjoyed this series, give us a thumbs up in the Twitch chat. We also greatly appreciate all of you that have been participating and chatting along with us. Really helps allow us to continue to grow the Map Rando community, because this most likely will get boosted on people's channels and potentially more viewers. So greatly appreciate every single one of you. And let's, for the final time in this series, get your guesses in the Twitch chat. It's time for the escape timer guessing game.
Well, I first want to point out that Oats is carrying a spike suit since Dragon, I think, and then used it to Zepskip.
Very nice.
Didn't even notice that.
I'm gonna go a minute 15 on the escape timer, Rossi. What do you think?
I have no idea. I don't know what the ship is. Minute 15 sounds great.
Here we go. Okay, forget about it. 2 minutes, 55 seconds. What?
It'd be so great if this was blind escape.
Where's the ship? Talon 4?
Okay, off to Meridia. This is your chance, Sponge. He's on the map.
my goodness.
The how many failed escapes would it take against a game starts now.
Yeah, the ship's already the BSL space station. There you go. Well, if anyone actually guessed 255, congratulations, you win a metaphorical cookie. But, wow, this is interesting. I did not think the ship was that far away. That's crazy.
So it should be pretty safe escape. When it's this far away, you get an extra full minute of leniency.
And Sponge, unfortunately, did diagonal shine spark. Didn't get a chance to spark all the way across the room.
I have a lot more energy because of it, I suppose. Again, still 2 bosses behind. Just didn't end up being a close finish this race. 50-50 was decided earlier. So, as Oats heads off to the ship, the presumed winner of this best of 3. This is the gold bracket losers top 8. And Sponge being taken out of the tournament. This is as far as it goes. Oats will continue to face Nito in the next round.
That's going to be a banger.
Absolutely. So, Oats already known for having some of the best movement in the game. Nito, one of the favorites to win it all. That'll be a good race too. Top 8.
All right, chat. This is it. Your first gold lower bracket quarterfinalist is none other than Oats and Goats. GG's as Oats defeats Supersponge 2-1 in what was a fantastic series. Aussie, always a pleasure doing comms with you, my friend. That was fantastic. Get your GG's in chat for both racers.
Back at you. Been great commentary.
Agreed. Now they're in the green room. They're putting their makeup on. They're chit-chatting with each other.
I'm just remembering now how I called that I'd go to the Torian wreck ship. So I'd be in Sponge's position here.
There you go. Yeah, you did. Welcome in, racers. GG's and Oats, congrats on the victory. Sponge, congrats on top 8.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank
GG.
you. So it seemed like we had some decisions to make in that last one.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, you did.
So it appears that Torian had nothing.
Yep.
Yeah, Torian had wreck ship, which both had nothing.
Yep.
Was it like brutal to get to the map?
I think not really. Sponge?
It was getting to the map in Torian was fine, but then having to wrap around X-ray Hall around to get up to wreck ship was kind of annoying, and then wreck ship itself was just pretty quick. You just kind of pop right into Greenbryn Shaft, and the map's up top. But I decided to walk it all out because I did get some ammo on the way. So I figured,
Yeah.
what the heck, extract some value of it, I suppose.
Let me look at the map. I think so. I believe there were majors, and that's why I played for Meridia. But let me see. Yeah. So
I think it was
From
that Sponge
North
blinded Meridia. Like blinded the gravity, blinded Meridia.
Yeah.
Oh, you
Sounds
you
about right.
blinded Green Hills.
Yeah, so you're in different positions when you're choosing which next zone to go to.
Wait, so you went to Meridia early?
Yeah, fairly early, before the Norfair map.
Oh, wow. Okay. Interesting. So what prevented you from... Oh, we didn't have ice. You couldn't get to the map, maybe? Or then...
For which one?
Wait, no, for... No, I guess Meridia wasn't even good. It was Brinstar, which was good, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, Meridia had a
Yeah.
little bit of ammo that I got. Had my first supers, so that was helpful. And then, I turned around to get the Norfair map finally after getting some ammunition for some green doors, and then decided to go T after
Mhm.
that.
That makes sense, because if you blind into all that, obviously you have no reason to go for B there. You go T there. So you went up Green Hills. Were you trying to get to the map here, or you were just blinding? You got grabbed, so you just continued, and then...
Right, I had just gotten, I think I just had one missile pack, and when I got Morph, I decided to go and check the tube in Green Hills, because when I first went in there, I didn't have Morph, so I just turned around.
Yeah,
And
that
then when I
reminds me
got Morph...
you had a much later morph. Oh, it's got a morph immediately, and yours
I
was
thought-
like 4 minutes in.
I thought about going in that room. I was like, I'll leave it. There's other things I can do.
If we
Should've
have
just-
high jump and Fari, I figured it might place an item at the end of that room, so that's why I just
Yeah.
committed to it.
Bad choice.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. I'll have to take a look at the Torian map here afterwards. It looks like, I mean, we had grapple anyways. You get gravity. Yeah, that's kind of... It seems like it ropes you into that, because no, I did actually blind it. So I remembered that grapple. Once I got grapple, I was like, I think I see... No. We had grapple. And then I think once I got gravity, I considered that. But, yeah, no, I continued through to... I think that was Plasma. Or no, what was that item near...
Plasma's
Meridia there?
above bowling.
Yeah, above bowling. Yeah. So I get
Oh,
Plasma.
okay.
And then I was worried that this was charge, because if this was specifically charge, if you just go for it, it's kind of quite good, I guess, because then you can skip all of the refills, all the X's. I don't know where charge was. I didn't see, but...
Probably
yeah.
one of the horrible ones in Brinstar.
Yeah, I mean, I figured... So in my mind, I was like, great, Sponge... he sees these majors, big, shiny, solid dot, and he's going for it. He has 5, and 5, just the lowest amount of ammo possible, and he's playing charge here. So I was a little bit concerned, but yeah. I assume you didn't go for these.
No, I had 30, 35 supers relatively early, so I was like, well,
Okay.
guess I'm sticking with this.
Yeah.
This isn't my play, though. Oh, I hate it.
So, yeah, I did consider going for the ammo here because there's 3 X's. I assume these are just all supers because I have 20 power bombs and I skipped 1 or 2 packs. So, but yeah. All right, yeah, game 2 was interesting. I think game 2 was rough. So what exactly happened in game 2 what was I ahead in Torian from your guys' perspective, Aussie and WX? Or
I think you were definitely in Torian blinding around at the same time. I don't know who was exactly ahead first. But then the difference is Oats went for the X-ray climb up bowling, and Sponge kept blinding. And what I would have liked to have seen was to go up Croc Escape to the map. But Oats got the map, and then after that, Sponge found Brinstar, but then left for Criteria. And so that's what we were watching as a race. Oats was doing Torian into Brinstar. Sponge was doing Criteria into blinding Brinstar, and before finally getting to Torian. And we don't know how you caught up, Sponge, but
Well, he
you
did.
pulled it off.
We pulled it off.
Just,
I imagine. Yeah, go ahead, Sponge.
Oh, I think it was just the Batoon blind after getting full beam. Probably just helped a bunch, if I had to
Well,
guess.
I think. Well, I thought you maybe did criteria last, like I did.
Okay.
And if I would have continued through, so I saw that room and I was like, man, I kind of just want this save. And then I found fire fleas. And then, because the top is closer to the map, technically, by 2 tiles. So I was like, so I turned around in Decora. If I would have continued through Decora, I would have won, because I would have actually just blinded Botswoon.
Yeah, that seemed to be what got you.
Yeah.
Okay.
You would have run into Batoon like exactly when Sponge ran to GT, so it would have been like a really close finish from there.
Yeah.
So you didn't even need to get the criteria map, did you?
I did.
You did?
Went and grabbed the criteria map because I didn't blind Botswoon. So I decided to turn
never
around to save just in case.
Yep.
But then when I'm there, I didn't want to like make the decision. I was like, oh, just do I revert? I felt like I kept it for a reason, but maybe not. I think we had charge anyway, so.
Yeah. Well, I did.
Or maybe not like a good charge. Maybe I wanted to keep the super or something. I don't know.
No, you had all the beams leaving Torian.
Oh, he had all the beams. Okay. Oh, right.
Torian was crazy.
Yep. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Torian had everything, pretty much, like all the good stuff. But yeah, that was tough. But yeah, entertaining. It seems like he was close. It would have been a lot more entertaining if I blinded into Botswoon, and then we could have had a very close finish. But
no, then you would have 2-0'd me. That wouldn't have been fun.
No, I mean,
Audience
seems like
would
it would have been
hate
close. Yeah, but and then the first. I'm trying to remember the first game. What even was that?
Yeah.
Oh,
we don't talk about the first game.
Yeah, maybe we just skip over that for Sponge's sake.
Yeah, the first game. Like you talk about the race room after. It's like, do you even believe that he had the 3 super only Fantoon fights?
Yeah, I was
bad.
confused.
I knew once I couldn't get the short charge out of Red Bryn Shaft, it was pretty much toast. But then I was just trying to rush it, hurry up, get Dragon. I'm not good at Shine Sparking Dragon, so died there after Fantoon. Okay, well, let's do it all over again.
Yeah,
it was just kind of sad.
Just wasn't your seed.
No,
it was interesting how you went to Fantoon first, Sponge, but then Oats kept blinding for a few more items before going back.
Oh, okay.
Because I know it can just be kind of brutal. I actually went into Norfair and wanted to make this really cool play to where I drop down, I grab a missile pack to kill, and then I wrap back around and get the baby skip, But it's kind of RNG whether or not the baby kind of goes low on that skip. It's kind of tough. So I didn't get it. But if I would have, that would have been
I
nice.
mentioned you were the only one who would be able to pull it off.
And then, unfortunately, it didn't work. But I had a really cool plan because I needed to survive the next heat room. And then, I liked my play into Charge Croc, but it could have been bad because I can't remember where we got X-Ray.
That was West Ocean, the middle item.
Right. So then it just wants you to go grab bombs. So I knew bombs or power bombs were somewhere, and I totally spaced out X-Ray being for reserve, Brinstar Reserve.
Yeah, I was yelling at the screen to go right back there.
Yeah. So did you get X-Ray Sponge, and did you just overlook it or what?
No, I eventually got X-Ray and then went up. I originally killed Fantoon before checking the top door. Anyway, so I didn't know that was there, and then killed Fantoon, got the map, saw it up there, had to revert. Then I got Screw Attack and decided to go down to Norfair.
I'm surprised you played aggressive like that. That's a little uncharacteristic of the Sponge.
I thought I could get the short charge. I thought it wouldn't be that terrible.
Yeah, because I figured you would be playing this pretty standard. So in my mind, I was like, okay, Sponge probably went and found bombs already, but I am taking a risk to see what this Croc item is. Luckily, it was charge, so I could kill Crocomire just fine.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, very
Crazy,
interesting.
having
seats.
charge there. How are you feeling about? Was it Meridia that had everything else he needed to finish the game?
Oh, I felt terrible because we needed power bombs, and I was like, if Sponge found power bombs elsewhere, I don't know if they could be elsewhere. I wasn't about to look at the map and theorize, or if he took a risk for bowling. I was really right. It was we were looking for power bombs. I was concerned that he went down to Meridia and got that, which was maybe power bombs, and then I'm just toast. So luckily, that was power bombs in Green Hills, and obviously there was nothing in any of these zones, right? So
just happened to be another map where all the bosses are in 2 zones.
yeah, I felt really bad. Part of me was coping a little bit, thinking like maybe wreck ship might be an option, but then isn't that not even possible? Where was No, we already killed Fantoon, so we were just looking for Drake. No, there was no cope, but in my mind, I was hoping there was something. But yeah. Well, GG's Sponge.
GG's.
Yeah, it was an honor losing to you once. You get your VIP. So.
Thank you. I was glad I got that one win there. Whew. After that game 1, I wasn't sure.
Yeah, I wasn't sure either. I was like,
I'll just quit now.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know if you guys have any more questions about the games, but I really appreciate the commentary from you both, and hopefully that was an entertaining set.
Ton of fun. I got nothing, honestly. What about you?
I just want to know if you have any words for Nito coming up next.
For Nito? I mean, I think I'll have words for the winner of the top portion of the lower bracket, because I think Nito should be fine.
This guy.
Yeah, if
just
we look at
overlooking Nito. I love it.
Oh yeah, I play Nito before the winner of Nevdi and whoever that is. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I know Nito is very, very good player, and I do get a lot of good information on how to speed up my gameplay from him, from Aussie, from Nitro, definitely not from Eddie. But so yeah, I know it'll be a tough match, but hopefully it's fun and entertaining. That's all I care about, and I fully expect to lose. That's not a lack of confidence. That's just a show of respect for how good Nito is. So
absolutely going to be a great race between the two of you. Everyone's looking forward to see it. And
and thanks again for tracking and for commentating. Appreciate it a lot.
Okay, so Sponge, you're out of the tournament. Any comments?
At risk of sounding like a broken record, just thank you everybody who volunteers to commentate and track and set this whole thing up, and SpeedGaming, everyone that puts so much work into this. It's been a lot of fun. I definitely got further than I ever anticipated, and I'm sure further than a lot of other people anticipated.
True.
I'm just hush. I'm just sad I let Croakmeyer down. Didn't make it to the finals, so that prediction is officially busted. But thank you everyone for everything. It's been a whole lot of fun, and I look forward to the next tournament whenever that happens. I know people are going to be burnt out, but I'm always raring for more map rando.
Yeah, we'll give it a little time, I hope, in between here. So yeah.
Aussie, final thoughts from you. Wrap things up and get us on out of here.
Not much to say. It's been a great race from both of you. Thanks WX Fan for commentating with me here. And then, as always, thanks to our tracker, Horse Girl, and SpeedGaming for letting us put on this race for everyone to see.
All right. Well, Aussie, absolute pleasure doing comms with you as always. Thank you all so much for tuning in, staying and listening to the post-game interview. And greatly appreciate every single one of you being here. That's going to be it for the Map Rando today, but tomorrow, more Map Rando action kicks off at noon Eastern, right here on the main SpeedGaming channel at Diggy Dang versus Avert. And that is a bronze bracket semi-final matchup. That's going to do it for us here. For Oats and Goats and Supersponge, Aussie and Horse Girl Esports, I'm WXFan21 saying we'll see you next mission. Latest, peoples.